Hi, Krista. So, there was some trouble when I was uploading my video. For some reason, YouTube was in read-only mode. It wouldn't allow me to edit the information about my video, it wouldn't allow me to add annotations, it wouldn't even provide me with a live link. And I had to leave for work. Flames on the side of my face, breathless. So it can be funny to me now how mad I got. But at the time, it was not funny. I was literally screaming at the computer, and I believe I sent you some Facebook messages that may have contained a few choice words. I don't really recall, because I literally was seeing red. So YouTube is a free service, and I just expect it to work in the exact same way all the time whenever it is convenient for me. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with no service interruptions, because I am entitled to that. The revelation here was not that I sometimes feel entitled to things that I'm not actually entitled to. What do you mean, message not sent? You only have to go to space and back, come on! But rather because of the force of the emotions that gripped me. The response was disproportionate because it wasn't just like an agreement had been breached, it was like my rights had been violated. And there's a word for things that feel like rights, but actually aren't rights and are not extended to everyone. That's called privilege. So this is obviously a very minor way in which I am privileged. It's like low on the list, but the force of the emotions that were triggered when I was denied this privilege, when this privilege was suddenly called into question, provided me with an opportunity to see into the world of the internet troll. So there are people on television, in academia, but mostly on the internet, who start men's rights organizations, write books, but mostly troll blogs on Tumblr, that approach feminism and anti-racist work, and really any kind of social justice, as a personal attack. The vitriol and venom that is poured forth from these people is staggering and disgusting and really traumatizing if you are the target. The thing is, while their behavior is unacceptable, their anger is real. This rage comes from a place, and it's the same place that my rage at YouTube came from. It is the sense that my rights are being violated simply because my privilege has been called into question. Racism School, a blog I follow, recently posted a list of 5 rules for anti-racist work. Rule number 1 is don't separate yourself from the herd. That means if you're a white person and making comments about white people, it's very important to understand that you are also talking about yourself. For example, when I say white people are responsible for the system of white supremacy, I am saying I am responsible for the system of white supremacy. This is much less comfortable than talking about race in abstract. So seeing myself in racists and internet trolls means seeing them as fully human, which means I see that they are capable of change and growth and becoming better than internet trolls and racists. It also provides direction for my inner work. It helps me to see the ways in which I am inadequate and I could be a better human being. For example, one of the ways white supremacy is enacted is centering the experiences of white people, and I just made a video about white supremacy, which centered my experience. So this video is the first in a series that I'm going to do about those 5 rules of anti-racist work. Obviously I have a lot of work to do, but I'm not alone. I'm going to include a list of links here to some vlogs that talk about racism and social justice, so click those links and you will become a better human being.